So we're out on our landscaping site. It's the middle of November, and we're going to talk about the fact that November is the best time of the year to lay sod, to get everything wrapped up, because it's also the time of the year when you have the least amount of maintenance that you ever have to do. That right there brings up a good point. Inside our company, it's always the laborer's job to look out for the piece of equipment. It is never the equipment operator's job to look out for the laborer. Although that may sound bass-ackwards in this age of millennials where you guys think you can randomly walk across the street at any time and expect a car to stop for you. Well, guess what? It weighs more than you do. So if they don't happen to see you, you're the one paying the price. Now in this case, on our job sites, we always tell the operators, look out for the laborers, but we teach the laborers, don't assume that they are going to see you. This guy doesn't have the visibility that I have. I can rotate my head around, and this guy's got two boom arms up in the air. Talking about the best time of the year to lay sod. I don't know if that's going to be the topic of this video. You know when I do these, I don't know what I'm going to talk about in the first place.
That's for sure.
So, we're wrapping up this landscaping job. It's the middle of November, and one of the things that I want to point out is this is the best time of the year to lay sod, because the owner of this house is going to do nothing with this sod when we're done. In fact, if he waters it once, that's probably the most he's ever going to have to do with this. In this case, you got, how many inches of black dirt we got laid down, Tim?
6.
6 inches. Way overkill. In fact, I looked him in the eye and said, that's overkill. His wife wanted 12 inches though. That's what she said. Actually, that is what she said. She wanted 12 inches of black dirt, and we said this is just too much. In fact, what happens is when you get too much black dirt in place, the roots of the sod rot. It needs free draining soil. So when you lay this sod down, the roots love moisture, but they don't love mud, right? So as the roots go down, they want to be watered, but they don't want to be drowned. If you drown them, if you lay too much organic material down, you get your black dirt too thick, what's going to happen is those roots are not going to be able to breathe, and they're going to die. The sod is going to suffer more than having too much black dirt. It's going to make your sod suffer than not having enough black dirt. Believe it or not, these sod rolls, come here and take a look at this. This is what I mean. These rolls of sod. Yeah, I'm talking. You can talk if you want.
Let's see where we got those doors from.
Why, are they no good?
Well, they're good. The lock. Want to lock this yesterday?
Yeah.
The other day. Locked it.
Yeah.
And then went to unlock it and just spun right out.
I got them. All right, so are we rolling?
Oh yeah.
So we had all of our doors stolen.
So now it's stuck in the locked position, so. What's me?
That sounds like someone who's guilty.
Hey, you put it on.
That's true.
And Elliot built them. We had to assemble these doors. They were $700 each. They're normally about $1,800 each. We bought them at allskidsteers.com. So I'll have to get a hold of allskidsteers.com and see if allskidsteers.com is gonna fix this door for me, or if it's my fault. It could be my fault.
It's probably your fault.
It's actually his fault.
Anyway, allskidsteers.com. That just spun right out of there.
That doesn't look spun, that looks snapped.
Okay.
Right, but look at them. That does not look like a very strong metal there.
So I'm just gonna go right off the cuff and say,
it aluminum?
I don't think these are quite as good as standard Bobcat.
Well, at least that part's not, because I went to lock it and I went to unlock it and it just kept spinning. Then we found a stick. That's our new key. So you gotta leave this door cracked. Yep. And then you gotta get to the handle and go pop, and it opens.
God.
So I can't tell you how many times I've locked myself out already, because the habit is to walk out the door and let it shut.
And let it shut?
And you're like,
Oh.
Or you could get in here and undo that little screw, and then this piece will come out, and then you don't have to worry about it.
well, then you got nothing.
Although you still have that piece. Never mind.
Yeah, it's still.
Okay, so. All right, I'll have to get a hold of them.
But yeah, that pushes right into there. So if we get this out,
And if you sense any sense of contempt on any of our parts, well then your senses are right, because the last thing I've got, I mean, hell, I've got nothing better to do, right? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna call them and go, I need this little tiny part, send it
yeah,
to
or go
me,
up to
then try to
Bobcat
explain
and
it.
find a time to do that.
It's the lock tumbler.
All right, so we were talking about black
Whatever you wanna
dirt.
call it.
Sod comes.
You know what, Tim?
Sod comes with black dirt. So I want to get back on this sod topic, even though it's not the most important thing to talk about. It's something that it has to be mentioned.
Are any of the things that you talk about important though?
I guess to some people.
Camera crew today?
Yeah, Elliot's here to help you actually.
You have to hire such a lippy camera crew? Cause then
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I let him be in one video and all of a sudden he thinks he should be in them all. All right, so come here, zoom in on this. See. All right, so this is a great example. This is actually froze. All right, back off a little, Elliot. So you can see that this is froze. That's good. That really is good. As long as you can unroll it and lay it down, this customer, his life is easier. If we laid this stuff in July or August and it didn't rain, and even if he was out there watering it every day, the heat of the day is gonna cook the sod. Even when it's wet, it'll cook that moisture underneath, and it will literally just kill this sod. Laying it later in the year or super early is better. We've actually had to take a butane heater, put it on these rolls, and thaw them out enough to roll them out, lay them out. I've laid this stuff when it's snowing. I've laid it in sleet, freezing rain, and the best results you will ever have with the least amount of maintenance is later in the year is so much better than in July or August. You can still lay it in July or August, but you got a lot more work laid out for you. Is there anything else we need to know about this site, Tim? Are you hand raking everything?
Yeah, I was gonna get that Ventrac attachment, but I gotta go get the skid or the trailer and go get it.
Yeah.
And sod was on its way already.
Still on it. So there's a track attachment for the Ventrac, and it's called a power rake.
I think it might.
That is just the bomb diggity.
Yeah, it would be for this, but yeah. Oh, it's too bad.
And we also need the multi-tool, don't we? We need the Echo multi-tool to clean.
Yeah, I didn't know you were back. I can go get it, but I was gonna get a blower and the multi-tool.
What do you want to put a blower for?
Just to blow shit off.
The blower doesn't do anything.
You think it's gonna blow anything off?
Yeah, it'll blow the sawdust off, but it won't clean
Blower
this
blows,
mud.
man.
Blower blows. Where'd those boulders come from?
Bill brought them up.
The customer brought them up. He went out and picked them up.
Had them delivered. He wants one set and he wants one set somewhere around.
So then the question is, are we setting them in the ground? Or are we just setting them on top of the
right
yard?
on top of the sod?
Right on top of the sod?
Well, we can cut sod around it, or
I just don't like that look. I'd rather, if I was gonna do it, if I was gonna have my choice, I'd always try to do a boulder setting, pock them in, like, oh, look at what Mother Nature has exposed. Because literally, that's the best way for it to look, not just, here's two monumental stones sticking in the front of a person's yard.
Hey Stan, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about rocks sitting in your grass?
I think I painted that picture enough. All right, steel edging. We've got steel edging on this site. Blaine, how did that go in? No, seriously, how did it go in?
It's tough to put in, but
Is it tough?
Yeah.
Is it tougher than blackjack?
oh yeah.
Way tougher?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
You gotta get them like almost perfectly level because of the joints.
Okay.
They don't bend this way.
No, no.
They bend this way a lot.
Okay. They bend the way you don't want them to bend.
Especially when you want straight lines.
Okay.
But, and, you know, working in the mud.
And I see you have,
Corner joints.
oh, I see you have corner joints, but I also see you've actually leveled it. Did you use this?
Yeah, we actually leveled it
no, I actually brought that out to show Blaine how on level it is.
with the driveway, because the driveway's got a small pitch this way.
Okay, all right.
So we just went straight across
So you took the level.
and just put it, if you put it like on the edge of these two.
Okay, so you took the level.
It
so
is maybe
that-
just a hair higher. Just a hair higher on there.
Okay, so we're higher here than
Just a
there.
little bit, yep.
So you
everything's sloping
you
down.
didn't just go and stick it in. That's my new word of the day, by the way.
Right, that's right.
I mean, that gets the...
What's your word? Okay. Just making sure.
So you actually took time to make sure...
We had to match the driveway pretty much all the way out until we got to the sidewalk because the sidewalk's higher.
I don't have to tell him.
Sidewalk's higher than the driveway. But
See, he did all of this while I was in Chicago and Tim was
Twiddling your
off.
thumbs.
What was Tim doing? Was Tim at...
I don't know. I think I just stood here and watched him.
Yeah, Tim, you weren't even here for 2 weeks. You were up chasing elk.
That's a weird word for women. Elk.
No, he was literally chasing elk. So, day in the life on one of a day, what should we call it? Maybe a job site visit? What should we call this? What should we call this? What would you call this?
job well done.
Job well done.
Can you donate as long as we're here? Elliot, put a picture in the shoes. Elliot, we need to donate to the Blaine Root Fund.
Oh, yeah, come here.
This is a landscaper's shoe.
Holy.
He's riding those out to the bitter end. Donate
They're
to the
not
Blaine
waterproof
Root
anymore.
Fund. Huh?
They're not waterproof anymore.
That doesn't look.
This one is.
Do you have just 10 cents a day you could spare? Less than the price of a cup of coffee. Send it to 1-800-BLAINE-RUDE. That's 1-800-BLAINE-RUDE. Located in Eagan, Minnesota. All funds donated to the Blaine Rude Foundation will go directly to his feet.
Please put that in a video somewhere.
Through the end of the year. I mean, almost there.
You mean like
The pair.
a month and a half, end of the year?
No. When we're done playing in the dirt.
Oh, well. Have you met Stan? That might not ever happen.
All right. Boys, job well done. And there's the lip behind the camera right there.
Heck yeah. No shame.
And there's Thomas. We keep putting the camera on him, but he keeps pretending like he's working.
He does that. Thomas
Man, I've been working
He's really good at doing the least amount of work, but making it look like the most amount of work.
I'm swinging that thing for about half hour, half a day.
Especially when you're like 70, right?
Yeah. Can't you tell?
I think I got him beat. Who's got more gray? Who's got more gray?
Oh, come on.
Me or the Mexican?
Me.
Whoa. Before you flame me, he's actually my nephew and I love the crap out of him. But I still gotta tease him somehow.
I do.
I gotta edit out the part that I called you Mexican.
Yeah, right, because half your viewers are Hispanic.
Right.
There goes the numbers. My website just crashed. Damn Mexican.
He's actually related to me. He's so I can call him.
Family.
Yep, we are family. Tim and I are family. I have no relation to him whatsoever. I want to make sure we put that in. None whatsoever.
You sound pretty happy.
It's better than nothing, right? I got one good thing going for me.
Wow.
All right, I gotta go get you guys a power brew. All right. Job well done. You guys, I hope you guys have job well done. These are my guys. I love them. I love them like brothers from different mothers. No matter who they are, where they are, you guys too. I want nothing but the best from each and every one of you guys. That's all I can do. Peace. Have a good one, you guys.